You will not know or understand until you visit and spend time in the streets of Joe's. Going from Rayfield to Narragoota Hostel and checking upon some peeps in Abuja Hostel. Social centre in Narragee so on point. With Barber on running both local and foreign booze. Grown ladies everywhere with maximum reasoning. So the writer needed to revisit the capital of Plateau State to see how things are after missing her with a passion. And also to physically access the extent of the damage triggered by years of unrest. After coming to terms with the fact that things will never remain the same. #011. #Macumba. The plot scaled through and eventually the journey commenced with Dudu on the wheels and the sponsor of the trip behind the car. After Mararaba, there was this feeling of fear and discomfort in the air. All those tabloids and their front-page news of upheavals and incessant fights in Joe's kept revisiting the writer's mind. The faces of loved ones I left at home flashing before me here and there. Even on the faces of roadside Masara sellers. We arrived at about 6 p.m. and the news of the curfew spoilt the heart of the writer. Finally we met with Zito and he took charge. Alongside my man Grant. After a nice cush session to clear eye, we proceeded to Semshak for 1 or 2 kwalba of harp. Like I mentioned in volume 1 of this episode, it is good to take time out to travel out of the usual and find peace inside. It is that search of peace and happiness that we went to Tidy Brief Alcohol. As we approached near pharmacy from Old Hotel D Lag, all 4 happily strolling. JTF, Joint Task Force, just show up from nowhere. Mogby, my mind fly. I say God who carry me come this town oh. I for just to lick my harp. ABN no be the same taste? Shappily the Ford Ranger pulled over and like 6 soldier jumped down with guns and frowning faces. I had to notice that. At once Zito went. Officers. Then the officer in charge of the patrol came out of the passenger side and started interrogating us. He went. Who are you? Zito say. A soldier. Them ask Grant. Who are you? Grant, holding up his I.D card, said. An officer, sir. And a dear I sabi say do and I don't die. Bloody civilians. I knew I would not bring out that my corpa I.D card. I for chop beat a slap. Then pointing to me he said. Are you an officer too? I shut up. Beat a ice block into my mouth. At once my highness clear. Zito intercepted and said. No but we are together them ask Dudu. Himself shut up. The man said. Okay. Now pointing at Dudu and the rider he said. Enter the truck. At once and with speed me and Dudu fly enter. Dudu come go side on for soldier space for that back we DEM to put crime fighters thief people. The soldier shout. Are you sitting on my seat? Immediately we shout. No sir. We pam for ground we call die. This was about 3 hours into curfew while negotiations continued. Inside my mind I say like 6 Hail Mary. To our Father but I no complete any because the fear too much. See soldier bad forget joke. DM no touch us but the kind fear we catch me no be play something. I reason many things. Kai. This people fit say make I carry do frog jump. DM fit say make I drink 1 bag of pure water. They might also say I should mop up the wet ground with my shirt. Finally they freed us thanks to identification. Trust me no be small shayo go down because to comet for that state of shock no be play something. Also more harp fall to calm the rider's nerve as she did not turn up as planned. And no other was in town. Following day was fresh too. Even though there were pocket violence in Borchi Road. Asa still raised us to Secretariat Junction to enter car back home. God who supports positive things brought us back and Jaguar was waiting. The fun continued. Calculate the risk. Add God then have fun. However, we JOS want peace in the Plaru. Thank you.